I thought I was dreaming, but it was real. 96 homes built on my land without anyone telling me. I still remember the morning everything changed. I walked outside, expecting my usual quiet view of open land. But instead, I heard engines, voices, and the buzzing of machines. From the top of the hill, all I could see were construction vehicles, moving around like it was a fully approved project. Roads were being shaped, workers were everywhere, and new houses were already taking form. At first, I thought they were building on the land next to mine, but the closer I walked, the stranger it felt. Something wasn't right. A construction supervisor walked by, and I asked him politely, "Excuse me, what's happening here?" He smiled and said, "HOA development. Phase 1. We'll have 96 homes up in a few months." I froze. This was my family land, the same land my dad and I had walked on for years. The same land I planned to keep forever, I told him calmly. "These fields belong to me." He checked his clipboard, shook his head, and said their map showed it belonged to the HOA. It felt unreal, like I had suddenly stepped into someone else's life. I could have argued. I could have shouted. But instead I went home, and I remembered something my dad always said. "If you're right, let time prove it." So I watched. Day after day, the neighborhood grew. First frames, then roofs, then full houses, 96 of them. While they built, I collected every document I had, the original deed, the old survey, even the papers my dad signed. Everything was in my name, clear as day. When the HOA finally held a meeting to celebrate the completion of their new neighborhood, I walked in quietly with a folder in my hand. They welcomed me like a visitor, but I opened my folder, placed the papers on the table, and said, "I think there's something you need to see." Silence filled the room as they read each page. Their maps didn't match mine. Their permits were based on incorrect boundaries, and the truth became undeniable. They had built 96 homes on my land. Even the judge later confirmed it. I didn't celebrate. I didn't gloat. I just felt relief and a strange calmness, because the truth finally spoke for itself. And suddenly, the HOA had a problem, a big one, because now they had to figure out what to do with 96 homes, standing on property that never belonged to them. And me? I just stood there thinking, I didn't ask for any of this, but maybe this land still has a purpose I never expected.